I actually kind of jumped into some of these hives. I've been cleaning it up. I got one hive left. So let's get this one here back together. And then we will get you into kind of explaining what we do for the winter, even though it's not winter, to kind of explain what we have here. So let me get the camera set up here, and we'll take you into this other hive. All right. So what you're seeing here is, hopefully the sun is not too bright on you. Here is the last of the hives that I've got that it was a dead out. So what you're seeing here is what they call bee cozy. It's just basically a plastic bag with insulation in it, and the other components, of course, I've got a strap that straps it down for the winter. Pop that off, and what you're going to see in here, of course, your cover, and then you've got a moisture board, which is usually like a siding piece. So we'll set that to the side because we don't need that. And of course, your inner cover. And then what I have is we're feeding the bees sugar during the winter. So I'm going to get rid of this sugar. I'm going to sit over the side. The bees will come when we get the bees here. They will go and eat it. All right, and here you can kind of see what that candy board, someone calls it winter patty, would sit on. It's just a board with a screen on it, with a hole on the end so the bees can get out. See that? And we don't need that anymore. Put that trash in there. Grab my hive tool. Set the hand up there. Pull up the bee cozy. Kind of examine it to see how much it got eaten up by mice, because unfortunately mice like to get into them too. Throw that over there. And we're going to get rid of my straps. That over there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go through this hive. I can already see where the bees are, where they perished, and everything here. All right, there's up this hive frame. What I'm also doing here is I am also cleaning up the frames while I'm out here, taking off that bottom edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through this hive real quick. You can see here we have honey, some nectar in here. So what we're doing is we're just going to clean up the hive, get rid of all the dead bees in here. And of course, like I said, get rid of the excess wax and that stuff on the bottom. It's always the best time to go in and clean up your hives at this time. We got a little brew. This is drone, queen cell right there. I can see this is the frame where they perished. Fortunately, you can see it was a very small colony and they weren't able to survive. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice me doing is I'm brushing the bees and taking them away from the site. That is because the dead bees are actually going to be a lot of nitrogen. And of course that grows weeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the bees away so we don't have that here making the weeds around the hives grow. So I'm just taking these edges off, smoothing it up, and I'm actually keeping the wax. I'll melt that down and I can make different things out of that. So there, once again, you can see small grouping. I'll bring that up there. You can kind of see where they perished right down there. So the colony was really small, which surprises me because this was a fairly strong hive going into the winter. So I was very surprised when I found this hive dead. So, and it could have been just that, you know, it was strong and then the queen just wasn't laying. And, you know, for that winter bee to get them through. Now, if this was a large cluster on the top, I'd say, okay, it was, you know, probably like a varroa mite or something like that. But this, what I'm seeing here from my investigation, from actually all three of the ones I lost here, population, very small. Here you can see we have honey and all kinds of open comb. So keep going through here, get this. Sure, I don't have anything left. That's a heavier frame, a lot more honey. Honey on that side. And this one here. Lots of honey there. Lots of honey. So my guessation is that it was just a population. Not enough bees in here to support and get them through the winter. So we'll just get it ready for some more bees. We'll pick them up here, like I said, next week. Next Friday we'll be coming out and hiving these. Hopefully I'll have enough light that I can videotape that. And of course it'll be in these hives here. So that pulled over. Just frame in there. All right. I'll kind of show you what's going on here. So I'm going to clean this all up and make her all pretty.